paused.
I get it, bruh.
Well, this will be a match between the University of New Haven and UMass Dartmouth. But it looks like we are currently in a pause.
Oh, Jolly's game is stuttering, so a reset I think is gonna be happening.
Yes.
I don't think any of the enemy team knows what they're playing, so a reset.
No, I don't think so either. The lobby should, in theory.
It should reset soon. Just waiting on Jolly to be back, probably.
See, just waiting. Try to log back in here.
Mm-hmm. Do you know the record for UNH and the NACC?
I will actually double check that real quickly.
Because if this is like the first one, then it could be big. If it's the second one, well, that's even better, no? I believe they're gonna win. They got this. Oh. Okay. They didn't reset the lobby though, which is weird. They just kept on going with a disadvantage.
Good.
Contestant point first.
Oh, UNH is 2-0, by the way, just for an update.
Oh, dubs. Nice.
Trying to burn Malga here.
Ooh, the enemy team can burn their manga way faster, to be fair. They have a Reaper. Their frontline damage is way more than the other. Way less.
Gotta catch them off guard. You run those stats back.
Genji Surge comp into the Reaper.
Yeah.
Surge just provides a lot more damage for the side of Mask. Rotate the right
I feel
side
like the only way they could win is with probably ults. Which I don't like. Not that.
Let me balance you out.
There's 65% up here for UMass. 65% here.
They use
Rush.
Cage as well. Rush with Cage is a good trade. I'll take that anytime. They have deep though, so we can be careful on the Cage and Cage and Cage.
You also gotta be careful of the Death Blossom here too.
The breeze
Yeah,
brings
The Cage
relief.
goes down again.
You also don't have
That's rough. There's that Death Blossom we were talking about.
yeah. Any team I think also
That's gonna get really this final fight here pretty much too, because by the time they get to the birthday, it's gonna be 85. Messed out now.
Jolly's game is silent. did it.
Die.
He did do it. So he did.
Yeah, I think
Best
so.
round lost.
Stop it.
Oh, we didn't have play. I think we used it with the.
Oh, it probably got blossomed.
Score.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Probably.
Maybe they went for an orbit blade. I didn't quite see it, but that does look like that's probably what happened. I didn't even hear it go out.
Me neither.
We will be the
Well,
lightning
they
that rides the
use it.
storm.
See, I don't know if they want to keep this here. This is.
I don't get
combo
jittery
doesn't
before I
really
fight
favor
the way
them
I
in this
used to.
matchup that they're against.
And you know what?
Yeah, I agree.
I
They
kinda miss
don't
it.
have a lot of frontline damage. The only way they could win is probably going for the back. But even then, you have nothing to go on the back line but Genji. They're plugging in.
Yeah, they haven't been going.
Keep it
first.
together.
They're-
We can
they'll
turn
go.
this around.
UMass has been slamming first every single time.
Yeah, that's her right there.
Railgun charge. Now your finest hour.
One, sit there, line straight out. One, counter slam not able
I like the end of it though.
Over again. Here, for you.
Yeah, the Anapic will provide more burst here, but I wonder if it's going to be enough of this week.
Yeah, Reaper can just fade away and go back.
This is a rough spot to be in.
I'll cover you.
What happens here? It's Sif too. don't
Helping you
forget,
recover.
This is massive burn on the Jolly here on the Malgan.
Shield buckling.
Engage in a second. Nade out. Slam coming.
Ooh.
Doesn't find much. Gets counter slammed. Already low. And Jolly is dead
Oh.
again. Oh, my is just in the back line, though.
That's crazy.
Big Man finds one too. It's a 1v2 right now. And Dyna think is just gonna try and leave. So Pick's going out early on here.
Might have to adjust my approach.
Damage.
I'm on fire. Dodge this.
Big Man's trying to move through. Cage out.
That's rough.
Get it. 85% now gone. It's just 5 ults though. If they can get a touch here, it might be favorable for them. Though they can get the touch here. UMass is providing pressure. Wow, rally. Awesome. Fine spot. Bringing back in. Denison doesn't have 2 goals for it. Dead. Really just to get sad pretty much. Now by UMass. It's just dying and Jolly on the Malga's so low. I don't know if they're gonna be able to get the finish.
They should have. Okay, yeah, they got it. They got it.
They do get it, but how many ults did they just
Yeah,
use? I think
that's
they
like
used
5 volts. That's way too expensive for one fight win. Any team, I don't think you used anything but B. No.
I don't think I saw anything else. Maybe the Blossom. I think there was a Blossom there too, but
That is way too expensive for 2 ults out. 5.
Enemy contact.
this could be UMass's like slow use. Big does have the OC.
This ends now.
Dead. Goes down as well. Rage is going out here. Very trade. Like for this fight. Does favor UNH though.
They
Still
won't.
possible.
Like,
Neither
yeah, I
will
feel like
I.
now that they already got the point, Nine can go in cheeky flanks as soon as they walk in. They just can't
Dodge
see
this.
Because I feel like the pressure of Genji, oh, Genji's gonna be behind behind at the same time now is gonna be really scary.
This ends now. Railgun powered and ready to fight.
Slasher was down early, and Tennyson also went on to move. And this will most likely to win the P5 scenario, no supports. Unless a miracle happens, which it does not look like. Dyne finds one, goes down to 10. Slasher with the touch, but it will not be enough on this map. One here, as UNH will fall to UMass Dartmouth 0-2 on Bijan Tower.
As I've heard that you did coach that team for a bit, what would you tell them now? What should they do?
They need to change their tempo here a little bit. And also, maybe their offense. Needing their backline alive. The Ana was a good swap, I think. Not a swap to try and hard catch us Alga duels that we've been having. But right now, they're getting outflanked by the Reaper, who is just dominating the backline, and the Mauga. Might need to look to mirror, or maybe even swap off the Mauga comp and go for something maybe a little bit more, maybe not a dive comp, but something that could pierce the backline harder here.
Yeah, I agree totally, 100%. I really think also like having them also go the Ana, not Brig, but Ana Juno would be really better than the enemy team's comp with just Lucio Juno. Because I feel like with the anti-nade, which can delete the whole comp.
Yeah, the anti-nade there is huge. And again, I do really like that swap, but it's just not. I think the Genji Soj just isn't quite enough with the Mauga comp here into what the particular Mauga comp that UMass Dartmouth is. Also, just a heads up, there is no perks enabled either right now for this. They are enabled next Monday, or next Friday. My apologies. So we won't see any perks. So that's something else to keep in mind here. So none of the Mauga perks, especially that 2 heart on point perk, like that is an insane perk, I think.
Yeah, I believe I did try it for a bit, and that was like insanely good.
So that's something to keep in mind here going into this next map. UNH will be able to pick I think it's a hybrid or a payload map that they will be able to select from. Just waiting on confirmation here. Jolly Cam. His camera is a little.
Yeah, I think also his desktop does not have audio.
That's alright.
Yeah.
Route 66 banned, so it looks like we will get a payload map here.
Yeah. I like the payload, I really do. I feel like it could change the tempo of both teams, and this guy is really relevant on payload, which I think Big Man does have the upper hand on the enemy team Soj.
Quick Rialto pick coming out after that Route 66. Pretty confident that Rialto here, it looks like.
Manga and Rialto though, I think they're trying to eliminate the options of playing Manga. I don't think he's really good in Rialto. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Diva Winston is better pick. So.
I do think so, but I do know that Jolly likes his Mauga rollouts on this map. So you might see something a little crazy on the attacker side, which is what they're currently situated at.
Okay.
But we'll see.
I like that. They might be cooking.
Might be cooking here a little bit. Slasher deep in thought after that first map.
Slasher really thinks he got it. Not a phase on his word. No, okay. Not a phase in his face. I can see the potential. I think they're going into this map knowing what they're gonna play.
Yeah, they definitely. This is one of their favorite maps, from what I know. So they do have a set comp here. Also, they will be on defense now, as UMass Dartmouth opting to attack first here, which I like that decision personally.
Yeah, I think attack first is way better because you know like what to defend, basically. Because like if you don't push it very far, then you know where you need to get it to, like where you need to stop them at.
Yeah,
either play close, play far. I really like the attack first. I feel like a lot of people don't understand how attack first is way more important than defense first.
I agree as well. It's just such a it's an advantage that is very, I don't know what the way to describe it is, but it's
I feel like it's a
very,
mental, yeah,
yeah, it's
mental like
mental.
advantage, yeah. It's not like something that you gain an advantage in game, but mentally, no one like, okay, you pushed it this far, you just need to hold them from getting it this far is gonna make you like fight more confidently, burn time, get like even like if the payload was really close, you can fight it really close, like spawn door. You can get creative with it, which I feel like is way better for you than the enemy team.
Yeah, so UNH does have to hope, and but another thing is, if UNH does have a good defense here too, they know where they need to push it to. So it's a double-edged sword
Yeah,
here.
you gotta be really confident in your attack to go first. You can also destroy the enemy team's mental going first.
Yep, quick snowball. I've seen that
Yeah.
happen before. We've done that before, where we've
We've
just snowballed.
we've also got done by that before.
It's really power. It's a really
Yeah,
powerful tool to have.
because as soon as like enemy team pushes second point with like more than 2, 3, no, like I feel like 3 minutes, and then you just like it's hard. It's really hard. Where like you have to hold the last point for like 3 minutes. It's just like the time is ticking so slowly. Anytime like you would snowball for like a minute, and you will feel like that was like 10 minutes at best.
Yeah,
And they can just like rack up ults and boom, dump them all at once, win the fight.
it's true. It's also good with perks now too. You can quickly build those up. But
Yeah.
obviously, again, perks not a play in this particular match, but something to definitely look out for in these coming matches. And it looks like we'll be going in here. I'm very interested to see what their defense comp is. I don't remember what it is exactly.
Do you think that Burks is gonna change the whole like concept of the game, like how it was advertised to be?
I think it's at the very least, it's a good core gameplay mechanic that can
Mm-hmm.
make the game more interesting, especially with some of the abilities. Like Bastion can become a mini tank,
Yeah.
like actual, like, and like I've seen clips on the repair perk that he has too. Like some characters got really good perks, and some characters just got like minor tweaks, but they're all like at least somewhat impactful. Some are definitely built better than
Yeah.
others,
I feel
but
like a lot of the sniper heroes, like I played Hanzo and Widow, and I don't feel like it did much impact with those two.
no, not particularly. I will say that the scatter arrow perk is kind of nice for shield shredding, but besides that,
Yeah.
it doesn't very much. But also, there is one more thing to note that I did remember during the spotlight. Perks, I do remember, will rotate with other perks, so we'll probably see some changes to some characters. I think it's every 6 months or so, so that won't be for a while, but we will see some spice coming into these perks eventually.
I like that. I mean, they are trying to put more thought in the game, which I really like.
Do appreciate that. Also, a Sigma comp coming out here from the side of University of New Haven. Very different from that Mauga comp, especially with that Zen and Ana. Interested to see where they hold here. I think they're going to hold height, but
Hmm.
we will
Yeah.
see. I do not know much of the Jellification scripture on the Sigma play, but I know it is there. Looks like he's pinging for his Ana to hold. That's a decent Ana spot. I remember you specifically talking about it.
Yeah.
Looks like it's definitely going to be a top hold here. Genji still, it looks like Genji here on the D. Interesting selection. I would have thought it might have been maybe a
I
Hanzo or
I
Short.
really think the Genji pick is the contested head scans. Give them more pleasure to think about like where to
UMass Dartmouth though is on the exact same comp here. Looks like they're just going to try and force New Haven to do fast rotates and try and outspeed them, which has worked so far. As New Haven's already had to get not going out. Not been dead though. Played that poke fight pretty well. Dartmouth couldn't quite get in there as quickly as they might have wanted to here, and have to reset. Minute off the clock already.
Over here.
Nine poking out from spawn, trying to maybe get some percentage on that blade. Denizen just playing back around Statue. Should see Slasher as well around Statue. Either that or he is holding the bridge. Dian also still high ground, just scouting for that height. Could be doing a full rotate there behind actually. Let's look at keeping track of here.
Don't let them move the
Getting a little low. They're actually on ball now. What do you think about this swap of the ball here, Ali?
Helping you out.
I like the ball on this map. A lot of rollouts you could get out with, and you could pressure the backline as like Anna would get demolished by the ball here. If he is like half decent at ball, not even really good.
We'll see. Pressure already being applied. Jolly is going in for that pick. Won't quite
I
get
mean,
it.
yeah,
He's
they have
gonna
no
be
frontline
punished.
damage. That is the
And
best thing with ball.
Sim.
Yeah.
The Sim just burning it down. The Sims are really good picking in the Sim.
Yeah,
Really good
Sim
at
with ball is really good because like the enemy or our tank would think like, oh, we can pressure the front line. They have no tank, right? But then Sim just leads and beams him.
Very true. Ball also not putting pressure on top actually. Top of two. Ball could be basically everywhere it wants to rotate and float on the front line, back line. Once the physical throw is going to be a big factor too. That is the top of the on does burn the ball pretty quickly. Sim plus there. Plus turn. Big man forces the front line, but the ball will go down. Look at that Discord. Plus the focus fire will burn him quickly. Only a minute 24 left here.
Over there.
Trying to rotate again. Turret goes
And in
down.
turret theory, disproven.
Watching around now for
Over there.
potential flanks. Ball probably going to go through height again towards the side of New Haven. The Zen has to be careful here. He's going to be the dive target. If Slasher can land the sleep, it's going to be
60
huge here.
seconds.
They are now in Kiri as well. Ball in. Slam in mind. Frank gets out of that. Frank. And there's Dine with a dash confirmed. Nano also used. And it looks like Dartmouth is going to be able to trade out a few here. He might be able to win this fight too, even. Jolly has to try and get out here, but I don't think he will. And he's still trying to fight this Torb on point. Torb is low. Good stall. Mauka swap coming out. Bob online, Blade, still very winnable if they throw a Bob on the card here. And Anti doesn't find anything. Dine with the quick touch. Bob is probably going to go out here. Molten Core out. Jolly trying to burn the ball, and they don't have the touch.
Ooh, did they bob into point?
I'm not entirely sure. I didn't hear any audio cue from it.
It's gonna pay.
But no, they did not actually. So no Bob used.
Ooh.
Unfortunate, but the Molten Core was used. Could have burned the bomb really easily. As well.
Yeah.
Not that bad of a hold there as well. Got them down to about 20 seconds. Like 2 minutes here. They need to hold on a second. Bob's still online too. They're setting themselves a nice here. Big sleep. Anti coming out. Well, nice.
That's good.
Burn onto that ball. Alright, he's going around the halfway point per second, maybe a little bit beyond it. But this is where it gets really hard to push if you're on that offensive side. There's so many choke points. You really have to either push from that high ground or commit to a main angle, either of which are very advantageous to the attackers.
Having one on high ground and one on low ground. I really would like to see the switch up. I feel like Ashe on high ground would get more value than Genji if the Genji can hold point.
Denison's also on low ground. That's an interesting selection.
I see you.
He's gonna rotate. I think we're in a mouth now. Jolly burning. I put back on the mouth there. Back on the mouth. Yeah, they are in the mouth there.
That's one.
Going off. Let's see. Some car pressure being applied, not that much. Denison almost dropped. That would drop there, but good cage coming out. Gets the Malga. Trying to burn him. Everyone's on the Malga here. 1 HP goes down. Reaper's also in there. Finds the break, but probably will not be enough here. University New Haven will be able to take this fight again. Again, down to 30 seconds. 3 ults online. It looks like Nanoblade's online here for UNH as well.
30
Big win
seconds
con.
remaining.
Enemy Z.
Keep the defense up.
Big man sitting up top. Still has that bob too. Going for a little while here. But you see it here in this last fight. Maybe as an opener to try and force it. Marking the Mauga. Trying to make his way through. Scouting out the rest of the enemy team. Nanoblade's going to be pretty bad here. Nanoblade's down now.
Like,
Looks like UNH will be able to win this without the bob, but the bob was not used once. It's an interesting. He's just gonna need the note here. Really good damage coming out. And it will be enough actually for UNH to hold them here on a little bit beyond the halfway point of second point here. I wonder if we're gonna see the same thing here, or if Jolly's gonna go for that Mauga rollout that he likes to do here.
oh, I really think. Anytime Jolly gets to play Malga, he's gonna do it.
So too, but he might like non-Mauga duels. It has been working out for them pretty well so far.
Yeah, I really like the hold they did.
Very strong hold. Could have, I think they could have maybe held first point maybe, but just the molten core was
I'm the
too much
last
for
one you'll ever cross.
UNH to fight through.
They have this coming. So
Yeah,
let's
Jolly
get
is
into
on
that.
that Mauga. So expect a rollout here. He likes doing it through top right, if I'm not mistaken. He likes rolling out
It's
onto
harder
their
to
high
keep you
ground.
alive when you're distracted.
So we'll see if he does that here, and it does look like that's what he's probably going to be leaning towards doing for this first fight.
Five, four,
See what happens here.
two,
Jolly looks to be about to rollout.
Got one here.
spot,
أنا بحرسكم.
Taking damage.
Just the rollout. Out off that high ground.
I like that rollout.
Stand up
I
straight.
think he likes doing it onto their main height, but he saw that Mauga there and wanted to force him off. But still, not the. We're in the Mauga game. Again, not sure. Here's the carry. Not sure how much it's favored to an H again. Because with the Reaper,
I have you.
it's going to be
Keep
insane
fighting.
going into these fights.
Targeting
Out.
hostile.
Nade being thrown.
No recovery.
First hit. Times two. Yuriko as well nullifies the. Is going to be nullifying the anti-nade here a majority of the time. Slam trying to go out on the Soj. Tries to get, will get, but might be traded out, will be traded out. Dine also went down there earlier on in the fight, but they will have a pick onto the Soj here, going into this next fight here with about 2 minutes and 50 seconds here. Trying to now hit the ante. Ante was hit, but cleanse used again. The cleanse is going to be a big factor. Finish opting for their own cleanse. Both rushes committed. Side now. We got So is fast. We'll find the carry. Orbital Ray being down there. Slasher just jumps off the map there. So a reset.
I am not ready to ride into the sun.
Better be
Now
a
back on
good
the D.Va. I
excuse
like
for
the
this
D.Va
hold
swap
up.
here. What do you think about it, Ollie? Think that it's good here on this offensive side? Alright. Looks like they're going back out here from main. Big man. Bob online again. Now, finds 3. That's 4 from Big Man. Team kill coming out from Big Man. Making now, I think they're gonna have a contest. The Nano online. Wait, nope, just Nano. So good. Trying to get the slide. Both goes down. One more touch. Dartmouth. UNH for 3 minutes here. But Mauga was super deep. Actually finding a trade there. On the Slasher. But again,
I
UNH's probably
go
gonna get
out
about
on my
halfway.
terms.
Not really gonna be contested much here. As that Mauga's down, we're gonna be walking back and respawn. A lot of ults coming online for H2. Jolly just forcing payload through. We're trying to get it under the bridge. 3 on right now, trying to apply a lot of cart pressure. Right now, Jolly's on point. Might want to see a swap. The Mauga dropped. Anti-nade, no value there. Slasher is set up nicely though. Mauga's gonna be rushing him. Good pick from Big Man. Reaper slept. Peel coming out from Jolly now. Out of DM. That's a bomb though. That bomb used. Series dead. We should fight here. But maybe a little more epic. You guys, but maybe not. Big Man actually can't fight the lineup. Vaughn does advantage. Rush is committed too. That's a lot of ults committed on a fight that they've probably already won, especially with that rush. Now just UNH has an ult up here, and they only really need one fight.
Really good.
Okay, I learned from
Yeah,
that.
big ult advantage coming up here.
I love the D.Va swap into Maga. I feel like Maga as a hero has a huge hitbox, and having D.Va contested the high ground and knowing the sport will make him die easier.
Fully agree with you there, Ali. 5 ults pretty much going to be online here. 4 D.Va Bomb's probably not going to be up, but might get a mid-fight. Big slam coming in here from UMass, trying to get a pick early. Will not get it. Rush committed now. Nano now. Big nade, big nade, big nade.
Warm inside.
Nice. Fight. Now the question is, you know, with their card, and will UMass have a contest? Jolly is UMass if they go to contest. I don't think they will, and that will be a UNH map win on their map selection there. And I think that the swaps there onto that D.Va comp very much favor New Haven, denying a lot of the Mauga value with that DM, and the anti-nade really finding value on the Mauga as well.
Dying is really something. He has
Dying with a
insanely good aim,
nasty,
but he likes to play the Genji.
dying with a nasty 4K there. That secured that defensive hold for the play of the game. Now the series is even up now. Where do you think UMass is going to look to here in terms of map selection, with their Mauga being favored?
What game modes out there? What are the options?
Next map should be, if I'm not mistaken,
Flashpoint?
it should be a push map next.
I feel like Coliseum or maybe even Esperanza is a really good map.
I think Coliseum, yeah, I agree with you
Coliseum
there.
was probably the best option.
Coliseum, really, it's a very linear map. Let's see.
A really
Yeah,
good
these are the-
comp for the Maga Reaper that they have been playing.
Yeah, this game as well is actually for the sole possession of first place here in Northeast A Division, in Division 6, as these are the only 2 undefeated teams left in that division going head-to-head here in Week 3. See, there's an interesting thing that I was looking at. I would like to note that looking at the map scores, that UMass has actually lost 3 maps here, while UNH has yet to drop a map in any of their games yet until this point. So this is a powerhouse matchup here. Currently 1-1.
quite like that. Taking him out of a team that like they got an advantage here, which I think UNH is not gonna let them take.
I agree as well. Let me take a look. See if and yeah, we'll be actually opting. This is interesting. UMass opting for a new Queen Street. I wonder if they're going to stay the Malga here now. Actually, this is a little bit more of a maybe Queen or
Divey
Hazard
comp,
map.
yeah.
Yeah, dive comp map that we have not seen.
I feel like not seeing the hazard is interesting though.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Jolly has the Hazard in his hero pool necessarily, and I'm not sure about their other tank either. So it is interesting to see that there has yet to be a Hazard pulled out here quite yet.
He didn't get nerfed at all, I think. Only added perks. I don't think any hero nerfs have been gone through. With the addition of perks, I feel like mid-season, they would know what to balance and change.
Yeah, nothing. I don't think there was anything out for perks quite yet. Because I think they want to see how the perks work first before making any big balance changes to any heroes.
Do you think now, with perks added, do you think meta is going to be off hazard?
I don't know. I haven't seen any pro play yet, so I can't confirm whether that's true or not. But I do know that it probably at least enables some other heroes to be good in here.
From what I've heard, is like a lot of plays are like usually what happens. I've talked to people that played in like the Faceit League stuff, and from what I've heard is that the meta is still probably the same, but Torb is perma banned in every single map.
Wow.
Yeah, because like that hero is, from what I heard, is like the best hero ever. Like you could delete anything because you get the level 3 turret with 10-second cooldown, which is
That's insane.
yeah.
Insane ability to have. And he was still good before this patch too, so
Yeah,
giving him
now
the
it just added more.
perks. Yeah, just added more to his kit. And especially with the overload perk that he has too, you can use a bunch of ammo, then overload to get more ammo back. And then just start clip dumping, and it's very, very good. There's also in my opinion, not as great perk, which is the Hammer Forge repair perk, where you can repair 25% of a teammate's armor by hammering them.
Yeah,
I think that's a little more meme, a little bit more on the meme side, but I think it
yeah.
does have its place. But I think that the current best Tor perk loadout would definitely be the Overload Reload and the level 3 turret. I think that that's just so oppressive and
I
so
like.
powerful.
I feel like that other perk you were talking about, the repair, it could be used in like a bastion situation where you just sit on payload and have like triple support basically.
Yeah, just like pirate ship.
Yeah,
Yeah, also
but
there's
instead of
another.
like two supports, you'll have like a torp preparing you, and then you also get the turret. No.
Yeah, I would agree with that as well. But there's also another DPS that got a support perk. Somber can heal on hack. I haven't seen anything on that yet, but that
Ooh.
also could be interesting. I don't know how that would play into it, but something to keep an eye on here.
Mm.
Go, just waiting for this map to start here. Quick little break, probably called Jolly. He's not. He is not in his chair. Dine has left the game. I think they're just taking a little bit of a break here.
Mhm.
This next map.
اه هلا ابو ناصر.
We are back going into next map here, being Queen Street. Jolly looking at perks, even though they're not enabled now. Jolly now opting for the Mauga. They're running a full Mauga counter comp. They're looking for a full shutdown. In the back, you can see chicken bake.
This is really interesting. I really thought Jolly would take the Manga Mirror, but their team does have like a more frontline damage, which would put it in a disadvantage.
Stay
With
focused.
the
Yeah,
We have
I
everything we
actually
need.
like
Yeah.
I think it's just also the fact that we're even though it's not
Shield's buckling.
we're Sim now.
What do you think Torb sends to their count?
I think the Sim really the sport might not get
Nice try.
Think we'd have time
One
for
of these days
the
I'll end up in
barricade.
Fiji.
Slasher wanted the dive target.
Enemy
to
turret
something.
destroyed.
UNH is probably going to get around 30 meters here before the next fight takes place. Slasher is going to play.
I really like playing the
Marketing
Pokemon
hotspot.
here because like
Covering you.
one day eventually get we will have a nigga there.
They stole the robot from us. Get it
Enemy
back.
turret.
And you get to see them.
That one thing.
That's nice.
Slasher trying to get inside.
Eyes on a target. Enemy turret.
Ooh.
Right at the orb, actually.
I don't,
He's gonna die. Oh,
no, he's back. He's back in
wait, they actually
okay.
won this fight here.
They turned the
I
fight, yeah.
won't give
They
in.
turned it down.
Wow, what trades coming out from New Haven?
Hey, stick with the robot.
Huge plays.
We cannot let them take the
They're gonna
robot.
play for a fight. Looks like on
I've
the
got
side.
you.
Almost with that nano too.
Enemy team is pushing forward.
Enemy turret
Areas in your
destroyed.
Man, that's. Jolly has bomb for Remac here too. Quickly trying to bomb. Interesting bomb. Actually does find one. Wow.
Good pick.
Really deep though. Actually finds two.
I'm
I
not
didn't
a
even realize
fan.
he found the has too.
The enemy will take the lead if we don't
Also
stop them.
dying. Though.
Come on now. I have you. Keep fighting.
August here.
Might be online.
I switched to Maga from Jolly. What do you think of that?
Enemy in sight.
So like, dying is just Sign this out.
Nine's out. Nanoblade online and overclock. Nanoblade here.
The enemy's catching up. I still have some fight in me.
So in theory, should be a free Nanoblade. Gonna be really close here in terms of the lead though. UMass is gonna get that pretty much to 40.
Enemy turret ahead.
They took the lead.
We've lost the lead. You're powered up. Get in there.
Ooh!
Oh my goodness, what an Ajax dive. And I don't think they didn't get forward spawn either. That is huge for UNH here.
I like that they gave until the very before we get in forward spawn. Now we just take the forward spawn and go back.
Let's get going. I want that you fall. Enemy in sight.
He's so high.
One of these is Zayek.
I really like how the
Enemy
energy
turret
is playing
destroyed.
this. I feel like Slasher could be more on like a high ground position, making it harder for them to go in like that. But like we won that fight, I feel like because we used ults. But next time, I feel like they should like reposition themselves and stop letting them take the lead as well. Every team does have ult
Recalculating.
defense, you know.
Maybe
Good maths.
UMass is gonna
Targeting
get forward spawn
hostile.
here. And gets staggered there. Slasher moves down.
Don't let them push any further.
I'm on my game now.
They get forward spawn, but not before. That's a big hit on the Malga.
Enemy turret eliminated.
Could also get forward spawn here. That's right, they have to see.
I think he does have cage though, so they gotta be careful about that.
They cage.
Ooh, bad cage.
White gets full capture.
Let's bring it home, people.
Jolly is overstaying here, I think.
Yeah, Dying Scar is good though. Enemy team does have the lead though, and forward spawn.
I want that you fall.
Nano online. Another big thing to note is that Rush was committed. Lucio can die. Lucio will go down. Melga and Tor both anti, huge anti. And UNH might get a fight win here, and potentially the lead off this.
Enemy
I
force
like that
storm
right fight.
activated.
Only
2
now,
minutes remaining.
it's good, man. I really like
Your
that.
team is close to
Activating self-destruct sequence.
Yeah. Okay, this is good stuff.
This ends now.
That's good.
Enough whining. You're fine.
It's go time.
Nothing off. Cooling down.
Steady. We're almost there.
Threat neutralized.
Enemy turret eliminated.
Starting the push as well. Probably gonna get around 70 before the next fight takes place.
The ultimate in pushing technology.
Your team clear out. We're not done yet. Keep pushing.
Overcommit this fight. Get their leaders.
Well done, Charles.
Play. Big name, Slasher. 50 seconds.
They stole the robot
Sim
from
back
us. Get
online.
it back.
Not so fast.
Activating self-destruct sequence.
Bomb out again. Defense finds the fourth though. Oh, fine Slasher.
30 seconds remaining.
They just need to fall back here. It's last fight territory. Nanoblade
Hopefully.
online.
Yeah.
Forward spawn loss.
This is last
I
fight here.
won't give in.
We need to
Will
focus.
Dine do it
Time's
again?
running out.
Will Dine do it again? This is for a map win.
10
We can't let them
seconds
take the lead.
remaining.
They're pushing ahead. We gotta stop that.
Fight here.
Being fortified.
Overtime.
Second round. You're powered up.
Oh my god, Dine got.
Moving the barricade.
Ramp, and they
Oh
won't get the
my
map
god,
win.
he
What a
did it.
Nanoblade.
He does do it. Dine did it. Dine did it. Dine actually did it. He delivered.
He delivered the victory for UNH on this map, making it a 2-1
Lead on
UNH
their
lead
map
of
pick,
the
which
game.
is huge. Especially on this game mode. Push is a very hard. Super close there, 70 meters to 67 meters there. Dine's actual name is Himothy, if you didn't know.
If you did not know,
He is him.
dictionary fact check. Holy, what a map we just had there. What a banger for map 3 we just had.
Amazing map. So close to the enemy team also taking the lead, making it neck to neck. One fight played out. Absolute cinema. I love this.
Absolute cinema. It looked because Denizen went down early, but the Nanoblade got online and Pine finds 3 with the Nanoblade. Wow.
Amazing. And then
What?
Slasher also gets 2. Let's not underestimate that he was alone there on the punt. And they had Ram. He just needed and got 2 of them.
Was huge. One more map. UNH. People to take the series here and take sole possession of first place. This is a huge match here. Especially big implication for playoffs too. Even though it's still a little
Mhm.
early on in the season. This is a big tempo game. We want to finish it here. Know that for a fact. But even if they do not manage to secure this particular map, they do get map pick as well. Something to keep in mind. That map win for UNH was huge. Momentum shift could be a huge factor in this series.
Does UNH get the map pick here as well?
No, they do not.
Oh,
They
it's a loser's
only
pick.
yeah, losers pick. So, but even if they do lose this map, they get the next map. And that is something
Which is map 5, which is really good.
really good. They get to play what they want to play.
Mm-hmm. I really like. I think they should implement where like you should like. Okay, so game starts. You choose a random map, which is like weekly assigned on like control, and then loses pick. What do you think of that? Like
What, just
having
like a
like,
random assigned control map each week?
yeah, and then like
I
every team has to play the first control map because I feel like having teams favored and going first, picking the map. I don't like that.
I think it's because the home and away team. I think they also had issues with I think they've done that before. I remember doing it when I think when I played NECC in my freshman year. I think they did that. They had like a set map,
Mm-hmm.
and then you did exactly what you did. But I think it actually caused issues because even though both teams could practice the map, a lot of the times it did favor like I don't know. There was like it was like a whole ordeal. But I think that I don't think it's a bad idea, but I think that it might have some sort of implication. But we'll see. We shall see what happens here. that are.
I feel like last time that team with Rob Killer
Yeah.
was really good. Like
Yeah, they got moved up a division, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that team was good. A lot of the teams we played, I think, got moved up.
Yeah. So
One small step
mainly,
at a time.
teams are gonna be worried about
You leave a winner
Will
or in a
later, of
coffin.
course. Describe, but we are back.
Make sure you're
Sure,
ready.
sure,
Who
boss.
knows what we'll find out.
I like this one. I feel like this is gonna be a 3-1. I feel like Unix got this in the bag. I really like their comp. I don't think the Magi comp is really useful. A sim is only useful in Soda. So I feel like they could opt for the Diva here. Just stay on the high ground, annoy them, go for backline, go for hits with dying.
Being met from our side.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Okay. Malka is good. They're off grid.
Enemy turret ahead. Your case is definitely urgent. Enemies attacking the objective.
Disrupting.
Go online. Here we go online. Okay. See how this plays here.
I like the Diva here. I really do. I feel like Diva can get a lot of players.
Breaking them down. Overpowered and ready to fight.
Split grab.
So big, man. Ana on backline. Jolly full on this backline dive. Ana goes down. Good pick.
Nice pick on the Ana.
Jolly doesn't really even. Back. That's some. Big man back now. Jolly's alone on point. Whoa, it's getting back from his team now. Remote committed. Jolly breaking current. Has to try and stall point here. But the Ram will get the Kiriko. Soj goes down. Might be.
Disrupting. Next, flashpoint.
He's gonna stall point in the next fight here.
Feels good, huh?
Gonna probably see. Based on the off see Orbital and Reach.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Not able to make it out. That's a quick fight loss for Enage, but they do have 5 ults on.
Hey,
If they won't quit,
Winnable.
neither will I.
It's just Jolly there right now. Trying his best to sustain. Jolly not putting pressure on point. Nano Soj. Orbital used though. Ram is being so oppressive right now toward H. He's not getting anything really with any of their value. A lot of alts online though, again, going into this third point. NH is going to be down 2-0. Mauga back online. Jolly.
Paris.
Kitsune, Blade, and OC online for H right now. Let's see what they want to go with. They're going to try and take height here. Maybe go for a Mauga. Ram's already there early though.
Let the Kitsune guide you!
Thanks for the help. I'm on fire. All hostiles neutralized.
I'm on fire!
NH will get their first map flip since first point here.
Okay, I'll get it back. How many ults do they
So
use?
fast.
Invested.
They're on the objective! Push them out!
Get soon.
Ingo! Done and done. Check out the enemy's turret. Be careful, Shimada.
UH actually got the fight win there.
Like only one fight is left with like really bad touch has happened here. Oh, they go to next. But I think they are. Oh, they're going to next.
Burning the Mauga. Anti-used. Mauga's low though. Or not Mauga, Ram actually.
Recharging.
Nano invested. Actually taking it out. Dennis down down.
Dodge this.
Down. One fight now. One fight for
So blue I did
Thanks for the help.
a lot of
Efficient design at work.
it's just like
There's
time
the
that's
enemy turret.
very high.
Take it out.
You can just take a drive by. Go again.
big K. Oh,
What else you got?
You're being rude.
Unit, you're able to take this point as well. Making it 1-2. And they both online. Both sides right here is pretty solid. So now we will see the points on the left side of the map. Which and the Mauga. Let's see. Blade rush this fight.
This ends now.
OC early right here. Not gonna find
Breaking them down. I'm on fire.
rush now. Maybe pull the trigger a little bit on that overclock.
I'm on fire!
Slasher, just hovering around.
Enemy here!
I'll be really good. Oh, nice dive.
Really nice kite there. Speedering going
You can,
out.
yeah, you
Gets
can re-engage with
re-engage.
Blade.
Here we go.
That's
They missed it. Slasher will live. They still have Blade and they they still have OC. I don't know if they
UMass
have a
takes the lead though.
UMass takes a percentage lead. UNH probably has one more fight here before they get into that 75 range. Might actually be last fight. Yeah, this is gonna be last fight here. They're going on a really long. Both TPS ults are gonna
Thanks
be
for the help.
engage here.
Disrupting.
Brilliant. Oh my god.
They C9. Oh, they C9. That's
Look at Dan's face. This is how I feel right now.
of the game.
That's disastrous for UNH. That was a
You gotta also think about the mental game of this game.
Yeah, that's a huge. That could be
Yeah.
a huge mental. Oh, that is rough. Time was not their friend there, and it costed them severely. Not only losing the point, but losing the map off of that is so rough. Wow, that's so unfortunate.
Like a wise man once said, them superbugs get neutralized, I can only watch in silence.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Silence is wow. No, I'm just in shock.
I feel like that should like not happen if they communicated through touches. I feel like that gone under the radar, not thinking that it was the last fight, because as we were walking and doing that big rotation, the time was 60. But by the time you got into the torp and killed him, the time was like already at 90. So that like slow rotation did cost them a lot. And map also, you can say.
The only good thing here for UNH is they do, as previously stated, they get the
Mhm.
map pick.
They do get the map.
They're going
They
to
gotta make
Eichenwald.
sure to use that though. Any team does prefer Malgus, like slow, tanky, tank, only playing on point kind of tank. So you should go somewhere like that doesn't favor that. I feel like
We're going to Eichenwald. What do you think about this map pick here?
Eichenwald. It's the Reinhardt map, right?
Yep.
I do like it if they know like to cut them off rotation into second point. I feel like first point is very straightforward. You just gotta hold them good. And I feel like it benefits UMass comp way more on first point. But as soon as you capture the point, it becomes more favorable to like know when to get in, get out, cut their rotations, and as soon as you do, you got an advantage because all they got is like what Malga and Ram. I feel like getting up into the high ground and having your team position there would be like nearly impossible for UMass. I really like the map pick. I think it's an advantage for UNH.
I agree. I think that this does favor what they've been running. It just really is going to depend on how they execute it.
A map 5 banger. It's been a while since I've seen one. I'd like it.
Yeah, both teams pretty evenly matched. Yeah, I
Mhm.
think that Saravasa map though might haunt them if they can't win this map here. are going in now to map 5.
The decider.
Big decider.
Ooh, I like that. I like that. Keep that big. I really think a lot of people don't see the value of Live Weaver, and I think you saw it after what happened to Inar's screen. Live Weaver is a really good pick with Ana. I kid you not. I've seen plays. I've played against teams that did this weird thing. Like, okay, imagine this. They would keep
I'll find my own
Ana
path.
to the enemy team, right? Hit a huge nade. Like, TB every time, hit a huge nade. Pull her back with
What
like,
can I say?
it's
You got
really
good
good.
sense.
What's up?
Like, I had a guy that played only Life Weaver,
straight to the top.
and Life Weaver is really good in certain maps. Like, he is, I think, an underrated pick.
They have this coming.
A lot of teams
So
don't
let's
use
give it to
those.
them.
I agree with you there, but again, we won't see it quite yet, though. Instead, going for the Ana with the Malga again.
4,
Yeah, this is map 5. You want to have a
1.
defense here to set you up the
Attackers
offense.
incoming. Defend objective A.
Let's see.
Time to take action.
Ram or Gary. Big man takes
Dodge this. Railgun powered and ready to fire. The enemy's got a turret.
Keep fighting. Hold on. Reloading. Eyes on the target. I needed that.
Dodge this.
big nade, huge nade.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
Keep fighting.
Minute and time to get it.
Take this.
Like that. Using all this. You do have to have a defensive ult.
Just a scratch. You'll be fine.
I feel like saving the nano blade until the enemy team ults is a good option for them.
Good option. Yeah, I agree.
You can go with every ult you get, but save the nano blade for their ults.
My gift to you.
What he wants to witness.
Big sleeve.
Nano boost at minute.
Have it. Well, the nano blade nice. Give him a
Enemy turret down.
Finish.
Jolly gets him. It looks like they're gonna be able to hold. Maybe it's a 1v1 between Dine and the Ramatra. You just gotta wait for his supports, and he lives. You just gotta live. You just gotta live. But he dies. The supports are back. Cage online. Big anti, big anti. Jolly's back. He gets antied, but Big Man gets one. Cleanse online. Cage down. No supports. This is a huge UNH win if they get it. Big fight win. Minute left. Only a 10 given.
That is really good to UNH.
Might be on
60
Malga now.
seconds remaining.
This could be last fight here.
I'm on fire.
How fast do we need? Let's go. Rush for Denizen almost online.
Como elimina con
Might be OC getting
Enemy turret eliminated.
trying to build. Quick rush. Get off that tank. Big anti. Rush is online. 30 seconds now. Make this last fight. Malga's in. Malga burnable dies. This is huge for UNH. Only 30
just
seconds.
Tyson.
Doing a cleanup. Jolly committing. UMass Dartmouth is going to have one last fight, but UNH has the OC as well with the rush. 19 seconds left.
They can also come up on 2 ults as well, the Blade and Nano.
They gotta go for the. Gotta rush. They gotta rush. Rush committed. Torb ult used. Big man finds a Torb though. That's huge. They're getting the Torb turret. Jolly's on the backline, forcing the Kiri. Kiri no TP. Kiri dead.
Nice.
And that is big. Only one tick.
All they have to do now is just cap the point. I really like that for them.
This is a big hold. They only need one fight win realistically here. One fight win for UNH here probably seals the deal.
I will not leave a broken world behind.
Poor Reinhardt. What he must have seen here.
You're hard to
I
keep a
don't
scope on,
think
Genji.
we're in
Always so
raw
unpredictable.
possibilities, I
Oh.
don't think.
I'm
Unless
sorry.
some sort of miracle happens. So we're playing for the win or the loss here. There will not be a map 6.
It could be a
99%.
yeah, it could be a loss or a win.
I
I
don't think,
think I think a win is like really easily achievable here.
very
we have-
achievable. They just have to. They have a lot of win cons.
Yeah, a lot of win cons, insanely amount of win cons. I don't think the enemy team is running Lucio, so I don't think anything can negate that.
Nope, they're on the sim. Torb. They're just gonna farm alts. Naded. Jolly goes down. No cleanse coming out. That's what you want if you're UMass Dartmouth so far. Getting the quick kill onto Jolly. Jolly back though. Clee trying to push through again. Big nade. Onto the
I mean, the
Malga.
turret
Cleanse
is
comes
down.
out.
Ooh, nice cleanse. I think Maga doesn't get a slam.
Sim is burning Jolly, but Big Man finds the pick onto the Kiri. That is huge. Jolly's in the room though.
He has to live.
He
That's
needs
all
to
he
live.
gotta
He
do.
needs to back up and live. And then as it goes down though, but they're gonna be back quickly.
I would really love to see a fair here. I really think
Big
it would
nade,
be
big
way
nade.
easier. Nice.
Jolly's naded. He's dead.
Hey, I see what the enemy team is doing. All they're playing for is Jolly's going in for a slam and then following up with their own slam on Jolly.
I'm on fire.
It's a really good plan. Fair.
But alts are coming up now. Now we're getting to an alt territory fight.
Thanks for the help.
The enemy team's not letting him do damage. All the time he goes in, he gets sold by the turret. Don't find money.
This ends now.
They get two.
What's going on backline? He's on the Torb. Sleeping. Oh, he's overcommitting.
I could use a heal.
We do have a play coming up.
Hey.
97 on Blade. Minute 15 left. Blade on mine.
Let's kick this off.
Blade on mine. That's a big that's gonna be it for UNH, and they're gonna take the map 5.
Nice.
And they will take the map 5 win. A little bit of difficulty before being able to secure it, but in the end, will get it done. And will take sole possession of first place in NECC in Division 6. Wow, what is that?
Let's put that brain to use.
That was... What a banger we just had.
I love map fires. It's always exciting to watch. It gets you on the edge. It gets you on the edge of the seat.
And that
I love it.
disastrous C9 on Survivasa will not come back to haunt them here. But they will be able to take the series 3-2. Very stressful, but in the end, the University of New Haven Chargers will get it done.
They do come out on top.
Thank you all for coming out. That was our University Overwatch JV team. We'll see you on the next one.